Caitlin Clark just did something that no athlete has done since Michael Jordan.
Remember when Michael Jordan could put his name on anything, even a toaster, and it would fly off the shelves like a Black Friday special? Well, get ready, because Caitlin Clark is bringing that same kind of energy to the WNBA. This rising star just shook up the league in a big way. Her latest deal has some longtime pros feeling the pressure, and it's not from running drills. Caitlin just signed a major contract that practically screams Air Clark in bold letters.
Where he's like Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, probably eventually Caitlin Clark, where it's like individual people make an entire country tune into their sport.
1,000%.
Like hockey was never bigger than when Wayne Gretzky was playing it. And it was ridiculous how much it grew the sport.
Tiger Woods.
Caitlin Clark isn't just selling products, she's changing the game. With a major deal from one of the biggest brands in the world, she's not only breaking records, she's rewriting the rules of how athletes make an impact. Some longtime WNBA players might act like they're not bothered, but make no mistake, Caitlin just shook up their world. This isn't your average endorsement. It's the biggest move in basketball branding since a young Michael Jordan first stepped into a pair of Air Jordans. The difference? This time, it's a woman leading the way. Caitlin is now both a basketball icon and a retail powerhouse. Stick around to find out the stat that directly connects Caitlin to MJ, and what Michael himself had to say about her game. Spoiler, it's making Angel Reese feel the heat. If you're excited to see Caitlin back in action, drop at CC and MJ in the comments. Let's go.
But she's incredible. Congratulations to her and her family. Yeah. The crazy thing is I'm just seeing her last year when they played LSU, but she's phenomenal.
Let's take a step back. Wilson, the official basketball brand of the NBA and WNBA, just made history by giving Caitlin Clark her own signature basketball line. She's the first woman since Michael Jordan to get that honor. Somewhere, Cheryl Swoops might be grinding her teeth, especially since she's spent more time critiquing Caitlin than celebrating her own career lately. Now, Clark's name is etched next to MJ's in branding history. And these aren't your typical gym class balls. We're talking sleek, white and gold collector's editions with premium detail, each one celebrating a major milestone in her career. There's the threes up ball, shouting out her fearless deep shots. The record breaker highlights the stats that turned her into a legend. And Crowd Maestro honors her gift for turning every game into a packed arena event, with Clark running the floor like a rock star in sneakers.
Making her the first athlete since Michael Jordan to get their own signature basketball from Wilson. She also becomes the first WNBA player to get her own signature basketball from Wilson.
And just when you thought the excitement had peaked, Wilson couldn't even keep up. Caitlin Clark's signature basketball sold out in under 40 minutes. That's faster than it takes the WNBA to post a vague tweet about fairness. Tens of thousands of balls? Gone. This wasn't just a product release, it was a cultural moment. Imagine the frenzy of a major sneaker drop mixed with the viral speed of TikTok. And just as fans were catching their breath, Caitlin made another bold move, partnering with Hive, the popular Midwestern grocery chain. Yes, you heard that right. She's turning everyday grocery runs into full-on sellout events. From the hardwood to the produce aisle, Caitlin Clark is taking over.
Calling all Caitlin Clark fans, 2 new limited edition basketballs are now available at select Hy-Vee stores. The designs are part of the Inspire series that Clark is doing in partnership with Wilson Sporting Goods. The tribute ball pays homage to Clark's time with the Iowa women's basketball team, and the Dreamer ball is designed to encourage athletes to pursue their dreams. Both are available in sizes 3 and 6 at select Hy-Vee locations.
Amanda Lamb, Wilson's global brand chief, said it best: Caitlin Clark isn't just a record-breaking athlete, she's a cultural icon. In other words, she's not just part of the game, she's changing what the game even means. This isn't a quick promo or one-off campaign. Wilson is putting the full weight of its women's basketball brand behind her. It's not just marketing, it's a major shift in how women's sports are seen and sold.
And when you take into stock the fact that outside of Kevin Durant, aging superstar, LeBron James, 40 years old, and Steph Curry, there's not a single NBA player more popular today than Caitlin Clark.
Now let's talk ripple effects, and we're not talking small waves. This is a full-blown tsunami. Caitlin Clark's deals aren't just big, they're reshaping the entire endorsement game for women's sports. While she's out here locking in historic partnerships, some critics are left wondering, wait, how did she pass her so fast? Caitlin isn't just making noise, she's taking over. And while some players try to push back with tweets, the numbers speak louder. Ready for this? Her WNBA games are averaging 1.18 million viewers, That's almost 3 times the league average. She's not just raising the bar, she's launching it into orbit. One rookie, and the entire landscape of women's basketball has flipped.
We knew Caitlin Clark was marketable, but she's been put over some pretty big names. In fact, some worldwide, huge, international names. 2 of them being Messi and Ronaldo.
Tickets, gone in minutes. TV ratings, best in league history. Online clips, blowing up every single week. People who couldn't name a single WNBA team last year, now they've got Indiana fever alerts on their phones. Why? Because every time Caitlin Clark steps on the court, she's changing the game. She's not just fun to watch, she's turning casual viewers into diehard fans. A one-woman highlight machine and a major boost to the entire women's basketball economy. Gen Z? They're studying her plays like class assignments. Boomers? She's giving off serious Larry Bird energy, if Larry had TikTok and $1 billion brand deal. Middle America? They're tuning in like it's Monday Night Football. It's called Caitlin Fever, and everyone's catching it, well, except a few familiar faces still upset that she took over the spotlight by doing what they couldn't, playing better basketball.
She's doing, rating-wise for the WNBA, what Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Steph Curry have been doing for the NBA.